I want to hear it, but I never heard it.
Bienvenido, mi gente, otra noche de Revolu, noche, día, ni sé qué hora es, en verdad. Espero que lo disfruten. Aquí está Reni, Mikey Tiki Don, mi gente, nos fuimos otra vez.
Krabakai.
You know what?
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Krabakai. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, that movie was one of the movies that kind of shaped my idea about life in a way, because you learn that there's bullies and there's good people and there's bad teachers and good teachers, and then you learn about the horrors of going to high school. I was like, holy cow! Like, I gotta learn this stuff, you know, if I'm going to go to high school. But Karate Kid, bro. Oh my gosh. Am I alone on this? Am I, or like, this movie was...
No, yeah.
They made a Nintendo game out of it. You remember the Nintendo game of Karate Kid? Yeah. They had a bonus part where you had chopsticks and you had to catch a fly. And I was like, oh, I got that. Oh. But it was hard. You had to go navigate through a garden later on. It was great.
Damn, I remember that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the humble guy that moved to... Yeah, exactly. Mr. Miyagi.
Baba. Remember that?
Oye, Tupita bien.
Tupita bueno.
Tupita bien bueno.
Pero como que el pito tuyo está medio ochentoso, sesentoso, hasta tragado. That's right. No me llegan de la pierna de atrás.
Chezina en el TrovatOn.
Bro, if you ever want to have the most amazing time, go to YouTube.
Tu trova muy bien.
And there's Don Chezina going head to head with a Trovador of Puerto Rico.
With a reggaetón beat.
So what they do is they take the improvisers. They take a reggaeton artist and a Jíbaro improviser, right? And they blend the music to where like it's música jíbara, but with reggaeton in the background.
Yeah.
Hay un cuadrito, hay tocando el cuadro.
So, bro, you're hearing that, and it's dope. And what happened apparently is that Don Chezina showed up, and he didn't know that he really, I guess, his PR person didn't do his research, and then.
Se quedó pasmado.
Se quedó pasmado, bro. El trovador se la tiró, pero wow, aquí barró por el piso a Don Chezina. He didn't know.
So le tiró ahí.
So he was like...
Para ver la pista.
Oh, really?
Tu trova bien. Pero en verdad, tu estilo está sesentoso, ochentoso, te lo ves hasta caroso.
That's right. And everything was, that's right.
No, he started rapping without the
from
beat.
There.
He's like...
Oh,
but it was
la boriqueña,
hasta la trigueña. That's right. But the thing is, bro, he like, you know, the improviser, part of it is to go to the beat and to the music. Well, he couldn't, so he's like, no, yo esto lo voy a hacer a capela, you know.
No quiero beat, yeah.
So, but then, bro, it was, and then he's like, tú tienes escrita. Ah, pues yo tengo una también.
Esto está bien planeado.
Bro, it was dope, but like, but you gotta see it, bro.
What the hell was he saying?
Bro, it was great. You gotta see it. It's funny. Listen,
that's how he sounds.
I'm not gonna.
Un algaretismo, cabrón.
Bro, I'm not gonna front Don Chezina. If you're watching
Mi gente, esto es improvisado.
You are way more talented than I could ever be. I'm just saying, in this moment, that made me laugh.
Bicosí estaba ahí.
Nada más.
Yomo le mete, Bicosí le mete. Ahí va un montón de gente.
Yomo le mete.
Really?
Pero el más chistoso de todo es...
Bro, hands down.
Loco. Se quedó pasmado.
Because we keep saying tu trova because he actually...
Like, él dijo eso.
El improvisador, el jíbaro. He was like, bro, like he was dropping it good.
El gangster yo creo que es el host.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then so in that point, he got to the point where they stopped the music. Tum, taka, 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 tum, tum. Se apaga because he wants a capella. He's like,
no,
tú trovas bien.
Loco. él manda a parar el ritmo.
No. Before that,
¿Pero por qué?
He said that the second time. I think.
No,
it was
in
the
the
first
beginning. Verá, el trovador empieza. Yo voy a empezar. Y empezó. Aquí yo barro el piso con Don Chezina. Y él dice, no, párame la pista, párame
And
la
then
pista.
he looks back.
Oye, tú trovas bien. Pero en verdad, tu estilo está 68, 70, te lo meto hasta canoso, qué sé yo, qué carajo digo.
No, está tacanoso.
Está tacanoso. Y después de eso, él dice, él sigue algo de la coborinqueña, la trigueña. Está hablando de mujeres, que él consigue mujeres o qué sé yo. Y después él dice algo más de... Esto suena bien planeado. Esto suena como si está bien escrito.
Y del improvisador viene y dice, esto no es planeado. And he freaking
Solo
does it right
tiro
there.
para atrás.
And yeah, and then it gets to the point. Then he's like, oh, shit.
Y ahí
And then empieza a improvisar, pero como no, he did that. But then later on, then he started singing it like the jíbaro. And he was like, yeah. Si le meto na 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 na. Bro, like he was like, if you can't beat him, join him. You know what?
So se metió a Trovadores, cabrón.
Sí, él mismo se puso a trobar.
That's when you know you're done. You're cooked, bro. You go, bro. That was,
If you don't know who Don Chezina is.
bro. That was like the
Él
equivalent.
le mete.
No,
él le mete.
No, he
Tremendo
does.
Pero
rapero,
ahí se quedó pasmado.
Pero
está brutal. Lo que
bro,
pasa.
es como like it was like Eminem, you know, in 8 Mile. It
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
it
See,
felt
the
like
first-
oh my
yeah.
god, bro. It was like this guy just killed him. Just like,
Yeah, so
wow.
what else can I
Bro,
do?
it's such a beautiful artist, bro. Like the artistry of música. I love música jíbara. For whatever reason, at first I hated it. I was like, I don't know why. I'm like, I want some menudo, right? But then after, like later on, I started appreciating it, and then like, man, like this is beautiful. El cuatro and the way that it's so simple, and the music that what they talk about. I know we talked about salsa before. But for me, in my household, a lot of música jíbara, bro. A lot.
El trío, le dicen. Porque está el que canta, el
Cuatrista.
del 4 y la guitarra.
La guitarra, ya.
Hablando del trío, yo me acuerdo que yo escuchaba mucho a Tony Croato, papá.
Ajá.
Oh, yeah.
Cuando, para el tiempo de verle Resplandor,
Creo en Dios.
para el tiempo cuando estaba sacando al
Creo
niño
en-
trovador,
Niño trovador.
al niño trovador, ay, bendito.
Oh.
Yo creo que yo me sé hasta esa canción de memoria.
Hasta el futuro
Dale,
voy
let's
trabando.
Let's test.
Bro,
Let's
tú-
do it.
Negativo.
y tú sabes que Tony Croato es argentino.
¿O sí?
Yes.
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
he is, papá.
Really?
Pero
Argentino.
estaba en Puerto Rico toda su
¿Cómo
vida.
fue que dijiste? Al futuro voy trabando.
¿Cuál?
La del niño cuando canta con el...
Oh, bro, the video, I remember seeing the kid with los pies enfangados. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like that too. That's me.
So when did he move to... I didn't know he wasn't...
I don't know, but
Yeah,
honestly, yeah.
él quiere a Puerto Rico demasiado. Bueno,
Bro,
yo no sé
él
si
dice-
él todavía
So,
está
si
vivo,
alguien-
¿verdad?
I don't know.
Yo
creo
tampoco,
que sí.
pero si alguien sabe algo de información, let us know.
Subscribe, comment.
please. Hit the notification bell. Let us know in the
Tú
comments.
sabes también otros argentinos que estaban en Puerto Rico, well, they would perform, era el dúo Pimpinela. You remember them?
No sé.
Not much. Eso estaba después de ir y Chacón. So after I was like, then they would put them on. But yeah, Tony Croato was
A
argentino.
girl and a guy, they were just here not too long ago at one of the places you said.
On the phone, checa ahí.
Yeah, they were... man, it wasn't that long ago. Anyways.
Unos argentinos que estaban aquí.
No, el dúo
Yo me
Pimpinela.
acuerdo del dúo
Oh,
Pimpinela.
son
pero-
Que
argentinos.
vino para aquí en un
No sé
concierto.
eso.
No vinieron, el dúo Pimpinela.
¿Cuál era la canción de ella?
Yo no me acuerdo de las canciones, me acuerdo las canciones que recuerdo de My Childhood, me recuerdo de Wilkins. I remember
Wilkins.
yeah, bro.
Yo me acuerdo el nombre de
el dúo
Pimpinela.
La de Olvídame y paga
Ah,
la vuelta. ¿Sabes? Que la cantan los
Alex,
karaoke.
sigue cantando.
No, es que no me sé las palabras, nada más estoy diciendo un poquito porque si no después quieren
¿Quién-
cobrarnos.
¿Quién cantaba la canción? Corazón de piedra, corazón. Corazón de piedra. We would make up the lyrics as kids. We would, es que sin ti
¿Quién,
me pica
Wilkins?
la nariz y el culito me hace así.
El tono
Who is
ya.
it? You
Ahora que
remember
dice
that?
lo de las canciones. No, I do remember that, pero
No
yo me
sé.
acuerdo de también que hacíamos cuando las canciones eran en inglés y nosotros vivíamos en Puerto Rico. Como la de Michael Jackson. Billie Jean.
Ajá.
Uno se ponía a decir, ya.
sí. Yeah.
Billie Jean. Da, da, da.
Esas son Reebok o son Nike.
Exacto. Hacíamos eso a cada rato.
This is the rhythm of the
Nos
night.
inventábamos las
Y
palabras.
agua en el hoyo, agua en el hoyo. Ponme la canción esa, Agua en el hoyo. Y la de Bob Marley. I wanna love you and treat you right. Agua en el hoyo, loco.
I wanna know you. Loco,
Every day and every night.
hold up, y también con Miami Sound Machine. La canción de Miami Sound Machine con Gloria Estefan. Échale mucho ketchup, échale mucho ketchup, échale
Tonight.
mucho ketchup,
Tonight.
échale mucho ketchup. Al pan, 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 pan.
Hablando de ese tipo de canciones, it sounds so much like the
Oh, Tarzan Boy. Tarzan Boy.
That's who that is.
That's the band? Tarzan Boy?
That's the band.
They used it for the Listerine commercial.
Yes.
The Listerine bottle was swinging to the...
I'm like, I gotta buy that shit.
Yo, we could talk commercials like a motherfucker.
Bro, I think I forever...
Los commercials de Puerto Rico, después cuando nosotros llegamos acá a Estados Unidos, they were hilarious.
Yeah.
Los de Puerto Rico versus los de acá. ¿Te acuerdas de Shoe Store Tom McCann?
Yes, Tom
Tom
sí.
McCann.
Sí, me acuerdo.
Tom
Pero no
McCann.
me acuerdo de los
Pícalo por la
comerciales.
mitad. En Tom McCann. Y el tipo se picaba por la mitad. Caía por acá el torso y las piernas estaban por allá.
Pícalo por la mitad.
Y había un Tom McCann ahí
McCann.
en Bayamón, cerquita de la casa, papá.
Y lo picaron
A
por
mitad,
la
de,
mitad.
a mitad de precio estaban.
Bro, this guy just said Tom McCann.
That's a damn good shoe, I tell you what.
Los jocks.
I mean, yo,
¿Te recuerdas los jocks?
¿los qué?
Los tenis, jocks. ¿No te recuerdas?
No.
Yo tampoco.
Yo,
No.
Yo tampoco. Yo tampoco.
Tampoco, cabrón.
Yo sí me acuerdo de los que eran como unos mocasines, pero eran tenis, como de boat shoes. They were like boat shoes. No eran los Levi's.
Son los chavitos.
No.
those are
Chavitos,
the
sí.
Hados.
Los chavitos.
Esos son los de Michael
Los
Jackson.
mocasines.
Los Michael Jackson
Oh,
shoes.
los thrillers.
Los Thriller, los Smooth Criminal. ¿Te acuerdas de Smooth Criminal? Cuando él hace así.
Oh, que se dobló con todo
Y
el,
él
con
tenía-
el grupo. Sí,
Sí.
sí.
Y eso fue un clavo en el piso. Y él tenía un zapato especial que metió el zapato así en el clavo y se pudo aguantar.
Eso es
el
física, papi.
Sí.
clavo. No
Mucho
es que era
It's
el,
physics, bro.
no es que era
Mucho
él
ejercicio.
era un ninja.
You know, am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not the only one that had kung fu slippers.
Oh, hell no.
Bro,
Dude, I
Y
still
todavía
got
las
them.
busco.
you
I don't
bro,
have any, but I'm still looking for some.
loco, yo iba para el Cantón Mall en Bayamón, bro, and we would go and right in there, bro, they would have, bro, as all the sizes you want, and people would just buy them, and I would feel like the only ninja. Like I really honestly thought that I would rock them outside. I'd play tiritapate with them. I thought I was like super
ninja.
agile. Yeah.
Como las botitas, como los pies de los Ninja Turtles.
Sí.
No, not that one. That's the ninja boot.
Oh,
you know,
las
that's the one.
redondas, las redondas.
I'm talking about the one that,
Sí, la
that they use in
completa,
kung fu.
completa.
Yeah,
Sí,
yeah.
las de Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Sí, las de Bruce
Oh,
Lee.
yeah.
Las Bruce Lee, así le decíamos.
Ahora me acuerdo.
Así no le decíamos las Bruce Lee. ¿O cómo? Mira, if
Sí,
you
yo
remember the
creo que
term.
son las Bruce Lee. Las Bruce Lee. Y, pay,
La-
yo tengo los zapatos y tengo un suit de esos de... me tiré a
ninja.
Chinatown
Ah.
en San Francisco. O sea,
¿Cómo
esos
Las
que-
zapatillas de
tiene un
Bruce Lee.
kimono?
blanquito aquí. Como el chamaquito con fue el juego ese de Nintendo. Pero en negro.
Como el nene chiquito de Last Dragon.
Kung Fu y Atari.
¿Te acuerdas del nene chiquito de Last Dragon que tiene la Air Force Ones? Pero tenía el shirt ese con las líneas así que bajan. You know what I'm talking about, right? That's what you're talking about.
But-
no, I'm talking about the actual suit,
Yeah, the
not a
shoe.
t-shirt.
No, he's talking about
it's a
the-
long sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero
Yeah,
tiene
yeah.
las líneas así.
Yes.
Tiene
Some of them,
en
The
design.
buttons.
que se guindan, no
Yeah,
es como
ajá,
que un botón.
No, es una soguita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not all lines. Eso es lo que quería decir.
But it looked like lines.
But you know the
saying.
kung fu
Back to the zapatilla.
the kung fu slipper. You put a thicker sole on it. They're toms now.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much it.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yo
a
tenía
little
un
bit wider
ninja
in the
suit.
front, but yeah.
But no whales were helped when you bought the kung fu slippers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Y ahora son... Las Kung Fu, ¿cuánto costaban? Y las de ahora...
$2 pesos. Ahora 60 o 90 pesos for cloth
They're relic.
cloth
They
on
are
a
relic.
sole.
Because they're
But
relics.
they sure are stylish.
I used to own a whole ninja suit.
I remember.
The ninja boots were like they would go almost to your knee, and you had to clip them on one by one all the way up the side. Your toe was split like this with your other three to
Like
the
a
other
real-
side,
it was
like a
like a
real
real
ninja suit.
I'm trying to contain myself because as he's
Like
saying
made out of
this,
rags or something.
I wore that shit every time we played hide and go seek. And this guy was jealous like a motherfucker.
Okay,
And then when I grew out of it, I let him borrow that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When he said, "Yo, I got this ninja suit," I'm like, "All right, let me see." Right? Because I've bought many a ninja suits in my lifetime. Up
In a
in
little
that
bag,
point,
yeah.
up in my first 9 years of life or whatever, how long I was, bro. But this guy, I saw it and I was like, "That's my ninja suit." You don't know it yet, but that's mine, bro. And it had, like he said, legit boot, and it was camouflage. It was like camo, green and brown. So we're like, like it was just.
I had the sleeve before you put on the
Yes,
hoodie.
that's
all
when you
that
know it's
wrap
real.
around.
It's not a
Camouflage,
it's
like
not
complete.
a mask.
Like he's like the full ninja.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Not
He
the actor ninja.
he
Yeah, I
looked
got
like
it.
like a real movie ninja.
Like an American Ninja Warrior
Oh my god, that was beautiful. Who got
from
you that?
1990s.
How'd you-
Mom and Dad got it for me.
That
Yeah.
I remember we would play manhunt during the daytime, and we would go in the back by the lake, and then that whole area is just a bunch of wildlife,
Yeah.
and we would rock
Brushes
that.
and stuff.
I would wear all black because I'm like hating low
I
key.
would even run. I would even run like this.
Bro. I couldn't wait till he outgrew that shit. I'm like,
That was good.
Yeah.
You know how I think?
but I was pretty clever with my hiding skills.
Like the game.
Yo, he got me one time. I was actually the one searching for people for the
hide
manhunt,
and
but
seek,
you weren't
yeah.
wearing them. We were just all black.
Yeah, because as soon as hold on before you go on, as soon as they say let's play man, I'm like, all right guys, I'll be right back, and I come back head to toe black. I'm like, I'm ready, and then it's his turn.
We were playing in front of our house, and I was standing there for forever, just looking around. I walk by. I leave the post because you have to come back and touch the post. If you touch the post, you're safe.
Yeah.
So as soon as I got far away from the post, it was nighttime and the light was shining east.
So it was casting
Anyways,
a shadow.
it was casting a perfect freaking dark
Like a night
shadow
shadow.
of a basketball hoop on the grass. And this asshole turned into a ball right where the backboard was shining on the grass. I walked right by him. He stood up and touched the post. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, that was a good spot. I'm not even going to lie. That was a great
I
spot.
remember that
He
was
stood up like right next to me. I was like, oh, shit. I couldn't reach him. That was a
fun.
great.
That was the outfit.
He hid in a shadow.
That was
yeah,
like
I
a
remember
real
I
ninja.
just went like this, and I'm like, he's not gonna know. And as soon as he got real like far enough, like that was fun.
Very nice.
Yo, that was the best hiding spot I've ever seen.
Oh man, I'm humbled by
Right in the shadow. You had nothing covering you but a shadow.
that. You were literally like where Joel is
Yeah.
as far that way, that close.
Yeah, but back then we didn't have cell phones, so we didn't have a
Nope,
light.
nope.
You know, there was no cheating back then because
Yeah,
we
you
couldn't
can't-
use flashlights. There was flashlights, but no cell phones and flashlights. So yeah,
I
so
mean,
remember that because now they got that advantage because the shadows will be like
man,
a little
now
bit hard.
people don't even leave the house.
Very inventive
No, that was good.
innovation. Hell yeah.
But you when you say no cell phones, like at first I was like, yeah, but I probably had something, but not that young. But later on, I remember getting my first beeper or pager, and it wasn't the pager that was Like let's say this is a bigger one. Like it wasn't the one that you read here.
Yeah, you had to scream.
It was the sideways one, the Motorola one, bro. It had more than one button.
The one you could
It had
more
three.
than one ringtone.
It had three buttons. It had more than one ringtone, and I was paying $14 a month. So I felt like I was an adult. But I tell you, man, like as soon as I go, I'm like, oh, hold on, do you have a quarter? I've got to go make a call. I pull over. Hey, you called? Yeah. What you doing? I'm just out. All right, bye. See ya.
Yes.
All right, we can go now.
Yes, kids. We had
16
we had
years old.
phones
I was 16 or
that we
17.
used to have to put money into.
But that was
because there was no cell phones back in the day. So.
but that was at the time when I first started working, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm working for something. So like the pager was $90, and then so it felt like a cool. It was an accessory. Let's just be straight up. I just you got your Jordans on or whatever, and you had your pager, right?
Yeah.
I mean, doctors got pagers. Come on.
Exactly.
But my first job was at Disney, and as soon as I got that first paycheck, man, I was surprised how much you got to work for so little.
Especially in
I think
Disney.
I was paying.
Now you say that, but I'm sure when you got that paycheck, you were like,
Bro, I was rich. Like then, I mean,
because that was your first paycheck. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
hold on. Yes and no. It felt good. That was like, oh my god, because my first paycheck was like $80, bro. It was like something. Yeah, it was like $87. And then I wanted to go get some shorts for summertime. So and then the swim trunks I got, they're like they're like $44. I'm like, damn, that's half my freaking check. So that's when I started realizing, okay, like money's not like how I used to think it was.
Yeah.
But I was am I the only one that worked in Disney? Did you guys did you
No.
work in Disney?
Not my first
You
job.
did. You worked in
I did luggage
Okay.
assistance.
I think
But
if-
I was like 18, 19 years old already.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if you're from Florida, 90% of the people probably worked at Disney. Because I worked at Disney. I know Joel worked at Disney, right?
yeah, I worked at Disney.
And
16. I got out of high school. El cuarto periodo yo creo que era OJT, I think it was the
On the
name
job
of the
training.
program.
Yeah.
I used to go to work.
Oh wow.
And coming home with someone, it was really good.
Mami trabajaba en Disney. Yeah, like a
Mom
lot
worked
of
at
people.
Disney. Yeah.
Like a lot of people. If you're
Dude,
from Florida, you probably worked at Disney
my-
or know somebody that worked at Disney.
Like, cause he was in a couple of grades behind me. So like my buddies that I would chill in my grade, they all worked at Disney too. So I remember we used to carpool. And we were like, oh, we're running late. Brrr, pick up some. Brrr, pick up. Once we get into the parking lot, you hear boom, the minute bell.
Oh, yeah.
And now there you
To
got to
let
make
you
a
know,
choice. Now you're like, okay, do we run or do we just skip? You know? And like, you want to go to Epcot? All right, let's go to Epcot.
Let's go.
All of us, because we all worked together, we had passes to go. So we just go.
And you
Oh,
could and you could bring people in.
Yeah.
True. I don't
So
know.
we
I don't know
would.
if they
So
still do
that's
that.
one of the perks. So you get paid. I was getting paid $6.15 an hour.
At that time,
that
it was
time.
like, bro, you made it.
Well, not with the tickets, with the free
yes,
tickets.
because of free tickets, and then you
Because I
know.
remember like a buddy of mine got like a $10 job, and I thought like I wanted to quit high school. I was like $10,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. No, yeah. I got a job at $10. Yeah.
Where at?
My first job was McDonald's.
UPS. Oh, your first job was. Well,
I
come
was-
back to mine.
I was 15, and I was. They put me right on the grill right away. That was horrible. And since I got good with that, they put me into drive-through.
So it's the meat
And
reel.
then 15 years later, you become a manager.
And that's when you get the big bucks.
Stole that from.
Thank you, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
Coming to America.
So it's
With
the meat
it
reel.
was a Huey.
I was hoping you were going with that. Yeah, Louis.
Louis, right? Louis, or whatever. Huey, Louis, whatever his freaking name is.
So was the meat reel back then?
It
Who
said
knows?
100% beef on the box.
100%, 100% cartilage and
They-
hooves.
They were like hockey pucks, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
I would grab
Those
like
are
a
frozen.
wheel of them and slam them on the grill, and they would separate because they were stuck together from ice.
Freeze, yeah.
And then this plancha comes down,
Oh, so it's from both sides.
and then it gets like seared real quick. That's why they're cooked so fast.
How long you lived? How long you lived there? How long
How
did
long
you
you
work
lived
there?
Maybe 1 year. I didn't work there too long.
And was your first job Disney or then you said you went to
No,
do UPS?
my first job, I think it was Disney. Yeah, janitorial.
Oh,
I was
sure.
I was the dude in the white clothes, you know, sweeping your shit and sweeping your vomit.
Oh.
That's what I did at the beginning. But, you know, it was fun. Pero,
Picking up garbage.
yeah, picking up garbage, trying to get chewing gum off crap. But, you know, when I first started at Disney, I was like, what in the hell? Because I felt like I was going into a freaking prison. I
Why?
swear.
Dude, I thought I made it.
It was years apart.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Because when I first got to Disney, it was like, you know, it was like you're a robot. Get in that line over there in that fence, you know, turn to the right. Let's start walking. And you get your socks, your underwear, your soap, your toothbrush,
That's true.
your clothes. You know, they tell you when you got to clock in, clock out. Where your
Shave, please. Shave.
No.
Nothing.
Facial
no
hair.
facial
No
hair,
facial
no
hair.
tattoos, no nothing.
Yeah, so that was the first experience at boot camp.
Dude,
Prison.
when I came to Florida for the first time, I was on vacation. And I went to Disney and I went to the Haunted Mansion. And just that with everything just blew my mind. Like I wanted it. I'm like, oh my God. I go home and they were showing some clips of it on the news. I started crying. Literally. I was like, I was there. I know the magic. I know it. And I grew up with everything Disney, like Mickey Mouse. I loved it. So when I first got the job at Disney, bro, I auditioned to be a character, right?
Oh, so you were one of the actual character guys.
What are you talking about? Those are real.
I was okay. I was.
true,
Let me
they are real.
let me rephrase. I'm sorry. I was friends with certain
There you go.
characters, right?
Yeah.
So they do auditions, and yeah. So like I go there, and
That's what they freaking call. That's how they ingrain this shit in us,
Bro.
I'm telling you, it's a
And
prison.
there's only one Mickey Mouse.
It's a fucking prison.
bro,
What are they called again? For the viewers that didn't understand that joke, they call them friends, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not a
the
character. You're not a freaking character
So
because there's
you're
only
on
characters
stage.
in the movies.
They call
That's
you.
what they call them.
They call you cast members, right?
Yeah.
Because
Cast
you're part of the
members.
show, right? So I go in there, and I
You're not an
remember.
employee.
I
Subscribe,
remember
please.
I was in on my first day. Like I went through the training, I did everything, and now I'm suited up, right? So I'm suited up. I got my head, and I'm like this, and I'm just looking around, just taking it in. And I remember when I was little, I was like, oh my God, I'm part of this magic now. Like I'm providing for another child, and I'm just taking in the moment. And all of a sudden, like I see a big carriage, and there's Belle, you know, from Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
Gorgeous, like it's Belle. You're like, holy cow! And I'm seeing her. All of a sudden, I see her turn around. She has a cigarette, and she's like, "When are we gonna get this show on a road?"
She was on break.
I was like, "No! Stop that, Belle!" I just spit.
Ruined the
Belle,
child
stop,
on you.
dude. My magic freaking went out the window. But it was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. It is hot. There's no ventilation. There's nothing. You go.
Wearing that thing for 4 hours, right? Because 4 hours and you go on break.
Well,
if I remember
no.
correctly.
4 hours crazy. No,
Well,
it will be an equivalent. An 8-hour shift will be 4 hours because you go for half an hour and we rest for half an hour,
Yeah.
like that. If we were out there for more than half an
Yeah.
hour, bro,
You'd be done, passed
Oh
out.
my gosh. I mean, I feel terrible. I'm sorry if I'm breaking the magic for people, but you know. But yeah, they give you changes of clothes, like 7 changes of clothes.
Yeah.
So you get out and you have a
Costumes.
black bag, and
call
you
them
take off
costumes.
your shirt,
Yeah.
and you could ring it. You throw it in there. You put another T-shirt on, and then you put your fur and your feet and all that stuff. But
They got their own freaking laundry.
yeah, you're literally carrying a
Fuck that
bag
shit.
this big on your back. But you think you're part of the magic, and you get free popsicles too.
Yeah.
So,
They gave you popsicles?
yeah, bro, they better.
trying to cool your booty down
Oh my
after
gosh.
being in that thing for 30 minutes.
Were you a character,
Just
Joanne?
imagine.
Were you?
No, he works in food and beverage.
I worked in food and beverage.
We're characters now.
Dude, we did everything. We entertained them, we cleaned after them, we served them, and we got your luggage back home.
Yeah.
Like everything.
We did it all. We
Wow.
ran.
Boricua,
We
¿viste?
ran the park. We ran the freaking park.
Oh man.
I worked at the Virgin Megastore.
That's right.
Oh, that's a good spot.
When we had the record store there, I worked there for
When there were
about a
CDs?
year.
When you could listen to CDs.
CDs,
There was like
books.
50
Oh,
stations.
yes, and
And
try
you
it,
put-
but yeah.
There was no COVID, nobody
Movies.
cared. You put this stuff up, you're there all
Oh my
day
God,
listening
what
to
happened
Mariah
those
Carey.
times? Wow, well, you know.
And then
like multiple
now
CDs.
now you can lay down And be in bed and not walk anywhere.
Bro,
Not
Do it from home.
socialize.
Do it from home.
Yeah.
but yeah, that was
they
such a
took all
cool
that from
store.
us.
Such a cool store.
Oh yeah. Huge too.
One of the stories I had for when I was working at McDonald's. You know, McDonald's get shipments of food and stuff like that. Well, there was a fresh shipment of eggs, and they come in a big ass box with trays of
So
eggs.
it's real eggs.
It's real eggs,
Okay.
People-
Wow,
I
I
didn't
but
know
they
that.
also do the other egg too.
Oh, that.
That pours out and
yeah.
turns yellow. You know,
The goop, egg goop.
one time I took a whole box of eggs, and we were gonna drive down the streets egging people.
Oh my god.
As soon as I opened the box, and I was like, "Yo, there's like at least 500 eggs in this box." We turned around and we took the bitches back, bro.
Eso no es de Dios.
We didn't throw one egg.
There was not enough houses.
Yo, we were gonna be there at least 3 hours throwing eggs. There's no way. We took them bitches back. I didn't want that guilt in my conscience.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
took them back.
See, there was no egg stench in
No,
Mill Run
no.
around that time.
So if you got egged, it wasn't from us.
Dude, getting egged is the worst. That hurts and it stinks.
yeah, when it dries out,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Our mom's car got egged. The Pontiac Bonneville got egged. We didn't know it. So the egg dried on it,
Yeah,
and it destroyed the paint job.
yeah, like
I
acid.
remember that shit. Nos fuimos, mi gente. Aquí estamos. Revolu Lab, Michael, Tiquitón, Renny. Y en los platos, Carlos Joel. Brr.
Puerco.
Ay.
Gosh.